While the whole world is in a global pandemic and everyone's quarantined, I've been very bored, and I've especially missed baseball during this time. Major League Baseball in America has been canceled, and it seems like there's no end in sight. Nothing's getting done, there's no plan in place, and I'm officially fed up and bored. So I decided I was going to make my own baseball league in video games. However, because I'm on PC, I don't have MLB The Show. So the next best thing I do have on my computer is Mario Super Sluggers. And I decided that I was going to make my own league within Mario Super Sluggers and play as one of the teams. So that's what I did. What you're looking at is 8 teams within Mario Super Sluggers divided by 2 divisions, East and West. And I will be playing as the Bowser Monsters in the West Division. The rest of the teams will be played by the highest level computers that the game will allow. If you already think I'm taking this too seriously, just you wait, because I did an entire draft for this league. Thankfully, there are 71 players in Mario Super Sluggers, and in order to fill 8 teams with 9 players, I would need 72, which means I had almost enough. The only difficulty was someone had to be drafted twice, and therefore, Shy Guy was drafted twice. He's technically on the Peach Monarchs and the Luigi Knights. So I did this draft in basic format, where the Luigi Knights picked first in round 1, so therefore they picked last in round 2. Another important note I should mention is this game is heavily centered around chemistry. Chemistry is how well 2 players work together on the same team, and I tried to draft all the other teams for chemistry, so the computer teams had good chemistry. I only say that because you'll see that the Mario Fireballs drafted Baby Mario as their first pick, which isn't a great first pick, but Baby Mario has great chemistry with Mario and the rest of his team. But let's just get into it. I'm going to talk mostly about my team. In the first round, I drafted PD Piranha, who's a great hitter. Some other notable mentions: the Luigi Knights had the first pick and grabbed Red Pianta. He's a great hitter as well. The Peach Monarchs used their first draft pick on a pitcher, which is smart, drafting Toadsworth. And the Yoshi Eggs drafted Birdo, who is an S-tier player in this game. Am I taking this way too seriously when I chose all these draft picks and I was the one who did everything? No, I want it to sound like a real league. Moving on to round 2, I drafted Daisy, who is someone that shouldn't really be on the Bowser Monsters team, but I wanted her, I like her, so I drafted her. Like I said, my team's not going to have a good chemistry, but they should have some good players that I enjoy, and that's what matters most. You'll also see it was very important that I drafted Daisy when I did, because the Peach Monarchs had their pick right after mine, and they probably would have used it on Daisy, so I kind of snagged her from the Peach Monarchs, and instead they had to draft Baby Peach. This will be the last round I go really in-depth on, and then we'll just kind of skip through the later rounds. The DK Wilds, after having the last pick in round 1, had the first pick in round 2, and used it on Funky Kong, an amazing hitter, just behind Donkey Kong himself. The Wario Muscles drafted King K. Rool, an insane hitter. I think he's the heaviest hitter in the game. However, the rest of the draft didn't go so great for the Wario Muscles. And I guess the last important note I'll make is that the Bowser Jr. rookies drafted their pitcher in round 2, and it was actually Boo, who's a great pitcher. The fact that he fell that far to them, the 7th pick in round 2, it's kind of surprising. Anyways, I promised that would be it for the detailed descriptions. Let's just blaze through the rest of this draft. You can pause the screen if you want to see which teams drafted who. However, in round 3, I drafted King Boo. In round 4, I drafted Light Blue Yoshi, who will be a speedy outfielder. Can't wait. In round 5, I drafted Toadette. I didn't really want to make that draft pick because her chemistry will be completely opposite of Bowser and a lot of the other teammates, but she was the best player left. I couldn't pass her up. In round 6, I drafted Red Critter. In round 7, I drafted Blooper. And in round 8, I drafted Gray Shy Guy, the final pick for my draft. And you can see there at the bottom, Shy Guy was drafted a second time. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this. So much fun that I kept going and decided the batting order and placement for each player on the field for each team. So on the screen, you'll see every team's setup as well as their batting orders. I tried to make it very fair. I tried to actually do the best I could for each team so they have the most efficient and beneficial setup possible. Obviously, not everything's perfectly balanced. Some teams are going to be better, some teams are going to be worse. But that's just baseball, baby. I'll give you the quick rundown for my team. Bowser is my pitcher, PD Piranha my catcher, Daisy at shortstop, King Boo at first base, Light Blue Yoshi at center field, like I alluded to earlier, Toadette at left field, Red Critter at third base, Blooper at right field, and then finally, Gray Shy Guy at second base. Now, you might be getting a little tired of my voice. I promise this intro is almost over. The last thing I did was make a schedule for the Super Sluggers League with 8 weeks, 3 games in each week, and every team has an even and balanced schedule, meaning You play teams within your division 4 times and teams outside of your division 3 times. You have the same amount of home games and away games. Did I go above and beyond for this? Yes. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So, the first week of games, the entire first week of games, will be played live on my Twitch Thursday, June 18th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's today. So, if you want to tune in, I would greatly appreciate it. And then I will have those games edited down for a YouTube video sometime this weekend. And that'll pretty much be the schedule. Each week, I'll be streaming this at Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until the entire first season is finished. There is a playoffs. I can't wait to get to it. I'm not going to waste your time describing it. Therefore, I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for listening if you made it all the way through, and peace.